peace. Let me dream a liquor in peace. Let me smoke it, we in peace. Let me spoil my money in peace. No trees, no trees, no trees. Angel, take a step on my angel. No trees, no trees, no trees. From the time I stopped trusting people, things have been working for me, and I still. From the time till my left on Facebook, things have been working for me, and I still. So I say, hallelujah. I pray, hallelujah. Enjoy myself, hallelujah. Enjoy myself, hallelujah. I say, hallelujah. I pray, hallelujah. Enjoy myself, hallelujah. Enjoy myself, hallelujah. Let me live the life in peace. Let me drink my liquor in peace. Let me smoke it, we in peace. Let me spoil my money in peace. No trees, no trees, no trees.
Yes.
If I got problems, relationship not among them. And if they bump me again, you're the only one I want. All of them, I want my Betty, oh yeah. She wanna see romancing, oh yeah. My body's so interesting, oh yeah. She get it back from it testing, oh yeah. Falling hard for you, oh yeah. Hard times too, oh yeah. My back too, oh yeah. When you feeling my back too, oh yeah. All of them, I want my Betty, oh yeah. She wanna see romancing, oh yeah. My body's so interesting, oh yeah. She get it back from it testing, oh yeah. Darling, I'm for you, oh yeah. All for you, oh yeah. My back too, oh yeah. Are you feeling my back too, oh yeah. My baby tell me say, she love my style. She really wanna be the one to walk down. Let me just die if I ever break your heart. If I ever lie, if I ever leave you, let me bow. Everything going up, you the only one who keeps me calming down. The way you give me peace of mind, I know that you don't ever wanna see me frown. Now they got love I'm looking for, do it anytime. Where you are, where you come from, where you from come. Son, I must not wanna compare. No, sorry, what she doesn't contest. Boy, if you force her to show yourself, she will lay you down flat, that's so bad. That's my baby, yeah. You can blow all your own race. That's my baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. All of them, now they want my Betty, oh yeah. She wanna see romancing, oh yeah. Her body's so interesting, oh yeah. She get it back from big testing, oh yeah. Falling hard for you, oh yeah. Hard comes to, oh yeah. My back too, oh yeah. When you feeling my back too, oh yeah. All of them, now they want my Betty, oh yeah. She wanna see romancing, oh yeah. Her body's so interesting, oh yeah. She get it back from big testing, oh yeah. Darling, I'm for you, oh yeah. All for you, oh yeah. My back too, oh yeah. Are you feeling my back too, oh yeah.
Allen Bernard International, or ABR, is a management consulting firm with a team of consultants and associates who focus on growing and transforming home healthcare agencies, nonprofits, and small businesses in other industries as well as individuals. Our services include ABR Business Support Services, ABR Accounting and Tax Services, and ABR Anti-Money Laundering Compliance Services. At ABR, we bring to each assignment dedication and commitment, experience and skills, performance-based process, integrated solution teams, and client relations. For more inquiries on our services, call phone number 469-378-3955. That's Allen Bernard International, or ABR, transforming business through ideas.
Don't sleep, come.
When you talk durable, environmental friendly, and an all-weather surface smoothener, the only name that comes to mind is Zize Quality Paints. Zize Quality Paints come in all color and is produced in the USA. You don't have to worry anymore, because with Zize Quality Paints, you can change from oil to water-based paint with no damage to your wall or surface. And also, Zize Paint doesn't peel your wall. The good news is we can customize your paint based on your preference. Locate our offices in Police Academy Junction, RRA Highway, and our newly opened branch at LMC Junction, St. Paul Bridge, Bourgeois Island. For the first of its kind in Liberia, Zize Quality Group of Companies Incorporated introduces the Painter Referral Cash Commission. Professional painters can earn referral cash commission ranging from $5 United States dollars to $375 United States dollars when your client buy minimum total sale value greater than or equal to $200 United States dollars per transaction. This offer runs from September 5th, 2022 to December 31st, 2022. Interested professional painters can contact any of our Zize Quality Paint store locations. This is our way of appreciating our valued professional painters for their support and continuous commitment to doing business with us. The qualification is just simple. You must be a professional painter. Referral cash commission is based on per transaction and not on accumulated purchases. For more information, call phone numbers 0777 366 142 or 0555 386 177. Zize Quality Paints. Give your property a shine.
Let me see.
Made with ginger, coconut water, natural juice flavor, vitamins and minerals is Muncie Power Drink. Muncie Power Drink helps reduce high blood pressure, get rid of toxins, help improve children and adult memory. It also helps the body fight effects of excess sugar. Muncie Power Drink has no added sugar, no artificial flavors, and all natural ingredients. It is a healthy drink for just everybody. It has 4 natural juice flavors: pineapple, mango, strawberry, and turmeric. For wholesale or retail purchase, visit major supermarkets across Monrovia and its environs. If you are outside Monrovia, you can do your purchase at Kakata Supermarket and Ataro Business Center in Ganta. You can also visit our store on the Old Road, right next to the American School. For more information, call us on 0770 307 572 or 0776 580 730. Muncie Power Drink, not just your regular energy drink.
And I want to carry my...
Do you need a car?
Ready for an upgrade?
Then come to Sika Motors, sole distributors of Toyota vehicles, Mitsubishi vehicles, and Yamaha motorbikes, genuine accessories and spare parts.
You name it, we have it. We have the 2022 brands of Toyota vehicles. Select from our new Toyota Starlight,
Toyota Belter, Toyota Rush.
We've got the best deal in town through our Sika Motors financing schemes with selected banks, EcoBank Liberia and UBA Liberia, starting at the lowest as $500 USD. You won't believe these prices. Come for quality, reliability, and durability. Take a spin and let's make a deal.
Sika Motors on the UN Drive at Sayotown, Bushra Island, or call Sika Motors on +231 775 987 758 or email cmarketing@cfao.com. Sika Motors, drive with confidence.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that Sendwave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download Sendwave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure. And start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. Sendwave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
This is the Costa Show. Today is the 25th day of January 2023. The time in Monrovia is exactly 10:30 a.m. The time in Delaware on the eastern seaboard of the United States of America is 5:30. And I'm Henry Pedro Costa, and Boakai Amara Kamara is sitting pretty in studio in Monrovia. Boakai, good morning.
Good morning, Costa, and good morning to our many listeners. It's good to be here Wednesday, midweek.
Very good, very good to be here. Very good to be here. Boakai, did you by any chance listen to the press conference given by Prince Johnson's youth wing, the youth league of the MDR, the Movement for Democracy and Reconciliation?
Nope.
I watched a little bit. I stumbled on it on Facebook, and I watched a little bit of it, and it was very interesting. By the way, I know the fella, Zapele. I'm sure Tevez, you know Zapele, right? Zapele, Prince Johnson's youth chair. Zapele, the man is the one that had the press conference. But we need to play a little bit of his book in here and see the man giving press conference about Zapele. So basically, the crisis in Prince Johnson's party deepens. The crisis is deteriorating. It's getting worse. Zapele and his comrades had a press conference yesterday in which they lambasted Weah Bangura. They call Bangura an ingrate. They call Bangura foolish, and all manners. In all manners, they refer to him in all manners of description. And it was interesting. We'll play a little bit of it. Zapele, the guy had me laughing. It was a little bit. It was a comical therapy. I felt really good watching Zapele giving press conference.
I missed out on that. I don't know which television station I carry it. So
well, apparently Prince didn't get them paying money, so they just caused on a Babati Facebook TV, and I didn't want to carry it. So it wasn't on any of the major. It wasn't on any of the major TV stuff. But then Prince Johnson himself to issue a statement. I read the statement on his it's on his page. Did you see that statement?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I saw it. I reposted it also.
All right, so we got a statement here. We're gonna go and read the statement from Senator Prince Johnson. This is the statement he posted 14 hours ago on his Facebook. Let me read the statement. Special statement to our supporters. The political battle has begun, and on the battlefield, threatening words will come, betrayal will come too, and the worst of all, and abusive languages will also be heard. Don't panic about those words you will hear and the betrayal that will come. Let us continue to believe in ourselves and face the fight for victory. So, Prince Johnson is strong.
Baku is strong.
All right. Let me read the statement further. Prince Johnson posted it on his Facebook page. If you're just tuning in, just so you know, we're reading what Prince Johnson posted verbatim, word for word. The CDC-led government has over $7.5 million for the people in Nimba. And we, as county officials, over the last 5 years, have been sincerely approaching this government with all diplomatic means to pay our money so we can be able to pay our children's school fees and undertake major projects that will benefit everyone in the county. But they have deliberately refused to give what belongs to Nimba and her children. This government has also refused to give top governmental positions we previously discussed and agreed to be given to our sons and daughters of Nimba, like top ministerial positions, managing directors, including ambassadorial positions. Now that we have withdrawn our political support and have decided to take one of our sons to contest for the presidency, they are threatening our lives. They are calling us all kinds of names and putting our innocent children against us, all because of petty cash that cannot feed them. I'm enjoying it. I told you I was going to be enjoying this. But we are not afraid, and we will never be carried away by that, because Nimba County deserves better for her children. The government is going about begging us in the corner for our support. They make a regular wing and talk, begging us in the corner. Bring us in a regular wing and talk. The government is going about begging us in a corner. They got to get in the corner for it. So by the corner, they go in one corner or that two corner. Hey, you are
one corner.
Yeah. Some of them are going to corner, they get in one corner or that two corner. Is that the government is going about begging us in a corner for our support, but at the same time, they have blocked people against us on the radio and in public places, insulting us and threatening our lives, and they still want us to find common ground. We are no longer stupid to accept such a game from them again. Oh, the man fell. The man said, you're carrying in one corner. Why are you talking to him in the one corner? They are calling in the other corner.
You'll be disgracing.
They are carrying them money in the other corner. Why they causing? I'm enjoying this too bad. Meanwhile, we have heard in the news that Minister Weah Bangura and others pledged the MDR political party support to the CDC re-election come October of this year. Okay, and that's fine. I said the making red, yellow, we ain't get talk.
Okay.
But Minister Weah Bangura is not the official spokesman for the MDR political party. But why you gotta say MDR political party again? You say MDR. So what did we mistake it for rebel group? Did anybody say MDR or rebel group? You gotta say MDR. Oh wait, so do they have MDR political party and MDR rebel group?
Yeah, but it sounds like a rebel group now. It sounds like a rebel fashion, so they may have to vote political party there.
Oh, so you gotta clarify it so we can know which one we're talking about.
Yes, yeah.
Oh boy. I understand now. I understand. But Minister Weah Bangura is not the official spokesman for the MDR political party. His statement represents himself and those that believe in him, but not the party. So the party has spoken about it already. The youth wing has also addressed their concern about his statement. The executive committee will soon be meeting to discuss and take serious action against him, including those involved in betrayal and undermining the party's decision. When Prince was Field Marshal Prince during the war, when you were a rebel, you know how Prince used to deal with betrayal? What about how?
The man used to be brutal on them.
Yeah, pulling your head.
Pulling your head, kill you straight.
I said, which one of the Vanny brothers that Prince killed on his base, Caldwell base? Was it Moses Vanny? Was it those of you, man, who are old enough and know this? Which Vanny did Prince kill on his base, Caldwell base? He accused him of betraying him. I believe it was Moses Vanny. There were two Vannies. The Moses Vanny, one Vanny was with Prince Johnson, the other Vanny was with Charles Taylor. Was it Oliver Vanny or Moses Vanny? There was Moses Vanny. Moses Vanny was the one that was with Prince Johnson on his base, Caldwell base. Prince Johnson had that guy killed. The story goes that Moses Vanny had Ziggy, that to kill him, it was hard. They used all kind of things. They shot him no way he can die. I believe they said they used hammer. They used hammer on his head to kill him. Yeah, and Moses Vanny. There were 3 Vannies, you're right. There were 3 Vannies. There were Oliver Vannie, Moses Vannie, and the other guy, Samuel Vannie. There were actually 3 Vannies. One was with MPFL, one was with IMPFL. Okay, the other one was with who now? You hammer and nail. My man, our people can remember. Oh, I like that. Thank you, man. Our people know the issue. So they had Samuel Vannie, Moses Vannie, and the other Vannie was called Oliver Vannie. Look, to kill that guy, it was not easy to kill the guy. They shot the guy, the gun would not do anything to him. They took that guy, they used hammer and nail. They drilled the thing in the guy's head before he could die. Prince Johnson killed him. So Prince Johnson, when you say betrayal, Prince Johnson knows how to take action against people who betray him. But unfortunately for him, there were 2 with IMPFL. Samuel Vannie and Moses Vannie were with Prince Johnson. Yeah, exactly. And he was actually the second man in command. Samuel Vannie was the second man in command to Prince Johnson. And then his brother Moses Vannie was also one of the generals there. And they killed him. Thank you very much, folks. You see, oh, I love you for. Oh, I love you for. Y'all know the issues. So this is a statement Prince Johnson put out yesterday. He is very angry. I guess he's just wishing that we have gone back to the days where he had a base. By now, you're not saying Weber Bangura now, with a silver pistol.
So, you want to disrespect me? You want to disrespect me?
After he used to shoot people dead, then he would take a guitar. Prince Johnson play the guitar so bad. We used to live Corwell Road, a place called Crab Hole. We used to live there. In the early 90s, Prince Johnson used to come. He would stop there. He would be playing his guitar. Yeah. After he kills you, then after a while, he will come and ask. He said, but where is the man? They said, oh, you killed the man. He said, man, but why you not stop me, man? Why you let me kill the man? He killed Tecumseh robbers. He said, because the man are funny man. You know, like gay people. You see that gay man, he put beyond the other, that man. I will not call the man name. But you see, he hates gay people. I don't know what is it with him and gay people, but he killed Tecumseh robbers. He says Tecumseh robbers was a gay. But terrible guy. But anyway, let's move on to something else here. So let's move on to something else. So Zapele then had press conference, MDR press conference. We need to listen to a little bit of it. The crisis in the Independent Party is interesting, and I am enjoying the crisis. I'm loving it. More violence. When I want peace, one war. Zapele. Okay, but
seditionists are saying that Costa seditionists are saying McGill, Tour, and other people went to Prince Johnson to let him know that they can no longer collaborate with him and his political party because of the statement from the U.S. embassy. That was why they went, and they never went to Prince Johnson to beg him for support again. That's what I'm seeing on social media this morning. So I don't know who's saying the truth here. Prince Johnson say y'all can't beg me for my support. Then the seditionists are saying no. We only went there to let Prince Johnson know that the statement from the American embassy, there's no way that we can collaborate with your political party and you again. So that's 2 different things. Who's saying the truth here?
But listen, I just saying you that stuff. Go play the press conference from Prince Johnson's youth wing, the youth wing of his party. They had that press conference yesterday. It's interesting. They're fighting. But you know who causing this problem in their party, right? Who is causing the problem? Who's causing this problem?
Koji.
No, Baga.
Koji.
The CDC government is the one causing the problem in Prince Johnson party. The CDC. Yeah, Koji is a part of it. Yes, he is a part of it. Yeah. But it is the CDC government that is doing this. You see, and this is good for Prince Johnson. This is good for us. Because they have not been able to convince Prince Johnson to support them. Maybe the amount of money they've offered is not enough. He wants more. So what they've done, they have decided that they are going to undermine him in his own party. Who did this in the opposition? Which political leader did this in the opposition? What guy?
Gomez.
Baga, how you answering the thing? Yeah, you get Korea. Which political leader in the opposition camp did the same thing? After they could not get the people in the party to support him, when he don't mind the people in the party, which political leader did it? My boy, answer. Okay, I will not bother Baga anymore. Baga will not
I said,
answer.
Mr. Kumis,
Mr. Kumis, Baga, you babo.
ANC.
You call him Mr. Kumis. Baga, you babo. But anyway, so they see tactic. They see tactic that the people using against Prince Johnson. Our men use it against young leader in their own party. But let's play the recording from Zapele. Oh, everybody know the answer. Baga, I want to know the answer. Everybody know the answer. Okay. we will take the let's listen to Zapele. But first of all, Baga, hold on. Zapele say youth. Baga, do you know Zapele? Baga.
They men are looking very old. They men are past youth age.
My man Zapele is older than me. That guy that old Guillaume seeing so. Zapele. Zapele is an old man. He talk about youth. Where is Tevez? That Tevez man. What Tevez? Baga is Tevez here in the other we're talking about man Zapele. Anyway, play Zapele.
Tevez around. Tevez.
You see Zapele. He even do community. You're right. I play man. Zapele. That man look like 47 years old. Talk about you.
Costa, we've been hearing a minute in the political landscape. Is it because of the noise in the
when I was picking, we used to hear about Zapele. Then Zapele that youth chair. Let's go play the damn voice. Zapele.
Oh God, I don't know what's happening with the internet this morning.
But play what, the internet back? Okay, well, let me play from here.
Yeah, I'm trying to download it up.
Let me see.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Let me play from here. Let me see how it will be clear. Let me know, eh? Is it all right? Bagai.
Yeah, I'm getting it. Yeah, it's okay.
Is the volume okay from my end?
Yeah.
This is
Look, folks, only if you could see my man.
I get it now. I get it.
This is a youth chairman. Amanda, wait, Amanda, wait.
Oh God. I'm singing a real rebel song.
Movement for Democracy and Reconstruction, NDR, National Youth Congress, press statement.
That's happening there, my people. That's happening.
Fellow Liberians, member of the Fourth Estate. As the battle for heart and soul begins, let me recognize those who fought for multi-party democracy. Because it is on this bedrock we stand. Fellow Liberians, partisans, militants, militias of the rebrand National Youth Congress, Movement for Democracy and Reconstruction, MDR, which has cells all across the 73 electoral districts in Liberia and members of the Fourth Estate. So, as you are aware, in December of 2022, MDR convened in downtown Liberia County and elected a new court of officials at the Second National Convention, at which time Senator Prince White Johnson, former political leader, backed unanimously by the executive committee, officially turned over the political leadership of the party to partisan Senator Jeremiah Kuhn, with a specific mandate. With a specific mandate, which was to contest for the presidency. Fellow partisans, not to our surprise, a statement coming from one Welfare Bangura, former acting chairman emeritus of the MDR, and deputy minister of commerce and industry, is false and misleading and far from the truth. We respect welfare.
I want to be showing the
It is so sad that he has no macro in of an authority to singularly make such flipping pronouncement, which has the proclivity to further impress his desperate CDC colleagues. Fellow partisans and members of the Fourth Estate, his statement is a complete bluff intended to please his individual quest and justify his fat pocket paycheck and demand for job promotion at the detriment of the suffering Liberians. So, we urge all individual glory-seeking executive members to remember this and take heed. Any attempt by the attemptee to think this party is your personal property, be it an executive committee member or whoever, we will not hesitate to target you in every form and manner, democratically. We therefore ask all to be well behaved and follow party mandate. We would like to appreciate our political leader and stand-up bearer, Honorable Jeremiah Kuhn, for the positive step taken since our convention to ensure that the party remains vibrant ahead of the 2023 election. We also like to congratulate our governing council chairman, Senator Prince White Johnson, governor of Nima County, for his fact certainness and his things over the last few days. This, we believe, is a step in the right direction. So, we also call on the Liberians to join us come October as we make history by electing to the presidency a youthful and selfless leader in President His Excellency, Senior Senator of Nima County, political leader of MDR, Honorable Jeremiah Pankun, Office of the National Youth Chairman, Zama Mupere Athens.
He's Athens. Athens. Zapele. Is it Athens? Okay, folks. Let's see. Athens. But anyway, Zapele, you know, let me say something to you. CDC man, that's Zugune. And you are MDR man.
La Rebone.
La Rebone.
So it's Rebel versus Zogo. So we see that.
So we'll see who win. For me, I'm betting on the Rebel. I'm putting my money.
My people, who are putting your money on? Are you putting your money on the Zogo or you putting your money on the Rebel?
Zapele. Look, folks, this is too funny. But who would have thought that today NUDP, what I call it NUDP, MDR and Nimene will be in trouble. Did you see this coming, Bogai? Did you imagine this?
Absolutely not. You know when the confusion was in the CPP, but then they were like, oh, our own political party, we are the only mature political institution in Liberia. There haven't been no misunderstanding. There haven't been anything. But now here we are. Today, CDC, MDR, the misunderstanding is expanding every day. And Prince Johnson is dressing back. He's not going away. He's coming every day.
But you know, there's something the measure, any attempt by the attemptee to attempt, any attempt by the attemptee, is that what I call attemptee? So an attemptee is somebody who attempts. I see. Any attempt by the attemptee to attempt. Anyway, folks, we're gonna move on here. That's the situation in the MDR, and the crisis deepens. Prince Johnson and his people, they are fighting, and the people are the CDC people, they are causing this problem. This problem is good for us because this is further provoking Prince Johnson. He's going to go further away from them. It's going to be good for us, Waga, because now Prince Johnson feels like they are disrespecting him, and he has to show that he's tough. And to show that he's tough means he will now want to do business with them. And this is good for us. Now, you remember the guy that was nominated by the president, Samuel Bennett, as the Deputy Commissioner General for Administrative Affairs at the LRA, Samuel Bennett. The guy who claimed he had a PhD and later on he dropped a PhD. Yeah. And he says he only has a master's degree. You know, he went to the Senate for confirmation, right? We're told that the Senate might not confirm him. That's what we're told. And the Senate might not confirm him because he lied for years that he had a PhD and he didn't have one. But okay, what do you? Okay, I'm told he has a master's degree, which I'm told he actually acquired. Is it not enough? Why must you lie? Why must you lie about having a PhD when you do not have one? I mean, come on. I mean, Parker, you got a master's, even you got bachelor's. It's enough. You don't need enough. Be real. Yeah. Why you gotta lie about PhD now? You know, let someone we get a bachelor. We get a master's degree. We said this far. Why must I get out and say I'm Dr. Costa? You know, why lie? So apparently, I'm told that he might not be confirmed by the Senate because he lied that he has a PhD, which he does not have. Samuel Bennett. This is so embarrassing. I mean, can you imagine getting fired from your job or getting rejected by the Senate because you lie about having a PhD that you do not have? But this is just humiliating. Yeah, all your friends be laughing at you in the community. Look at what happened to that guy. The LBDR guy. But you know what? Of all the academic fraudsters, the LBDR guy is the worst. Okay? This guy was such a fraudster that he even went and assumed somebody's whole credentials, a white man. Some kind of white man from, I think, from Ireland. He took the man, including papers, articles the man has published, and said it was him. What's the guy's name, man? The guy from LBDR that recently disgraced and fired him. What's his name? Yeah, I'm just writing his name. Yeah, he's going right back to obscurity in that place he came from. Yeah, he used to be manager. He was Samuel Bennett used to be a manager at LAC, the Liberia Agricultural Company in Grand Bassa. I'm told he did some trouble there. Dio Delany, thank you, my brother Eddie B. Miller. Thank you. Dio Delany was such a mess. He was such a mess. Dio did all kinds of things, man. He embarrassed himself. Look, now, as a young man, where is he going to work in Liberia? Nobody's going to take you seriously. You got fake credentials. You know, it's just embarrassing. Don't lie. You got your little poor bachelor's degree, say that what you get. You got a literate certificate, say that what you get. Don't lie, say you get degrees that you don't have. Don't do that. Y'all know you got a Martin Collie boy around, eh? That boy there, he just there with a place looking for all the fake degree there, just putting on. Oh, did they confirm Samuel Bennett? Some people are saying Bennett was confirmed yesterday. Well, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. You're talking to the Liberian Senate, but I was told that he might not be confirmed. But if he's already been confirmed, then maybe the man agreed to never call himself Dr. Bennett again. So they probably confirmed him on the promise that he would never call himself Dr. Bennett again. He would never claim to have a PhD again. I mean, what nonsense. We're going to move on to something else. A group of former lawmakers are crying out. They say the government owes them benefits. And they want their benefits. Some of them are even saying, some of them are even saying that they are entitled to, they say that they owe them benefits to the tune of $30-something thousand. And they want their benefits. Boy, these guys are brave. Former lawmakers are crying out. They say they owe them. They're claiming that they owe them a total of $832,000 US. Yeah, the former lawmakers, $832,000 United States dollars is what they're claiming that the government of Liberia owes them. My people, why you say inside? Former lawmakers, some of the bad concessions we got today, they were the ones that made those concessions. Now they say they want us to pay them the benefits. And they have calculated the benefits, and they say the benefits come up to $832,000 US.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
We're taking our country money just to give it to them because they are no longer lawmakers. Why is it that we can invest it somewhere else? Why we can invest it in our education sector, our health sector? They better go find a place to sit down.
Let me say this. In the Prince Johnson and CDC business, I stand with Prince Johnson against CDC. Anybody that against CDC, I stand with you, said at the OPA. Until you no longer stand with CDC. But going forward, just because Prince Johnson is standing against CDC, I'm standing with him. If he joined that, then I will sit down. But while he's standing against them, I'm standing with him. I say, let me repeat so you can hear it. Anybody that stands against CDC, I stand with that person.
Yeah, but the Americans said nobody must stand with men like Prince Johnson. So he's standing with him.
I mean, I stand with Prince Johnson. I'm not doing business with him. I'm standing with him.
Oh.
I just stand with the man. Yeah, I'm standing with Prince Johnson. That's the American people with me. I'm standing with Prince Johnson. Anybody that Prince Johnson that doing that against CDC, you my friend.
Give me CDC hard time.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Prince Johnson is my friend. So, Papa Prince Johnson, I'm not making no fun here again no more about you. In fact, Zappele, you my man. I will call Zappele today. I said, Teves, get Zappele number for me. We stand with Prince Johnson against CDC people because what they are doing to Prince Johnson is very wrong. Why? They are going into the man party. The man saying he want agreement with you no more. The agreement expires October 2022. The man reserves the right to renew the agreement or not to renew the agreement. And let put justice where justice belongs. And Boga, you must say high agreement. You promised me ministerial position. You only get one. And the one Kupo Kuraga. One deputy minister position and the one Wilfred Banguraga. Now, the agreement has expired. I am not impressed. You owe the county, Nimba County, $7.5 million from their money, their social development money from ArcelorMittal. Where is the $7.5 million that you owe Nimba County? I joined Senator Prince Johnson, Senator Jeremiah Kum. I joined the people of Nimba County to demand for their money. $7.5 million. They gave that money to them and they stole our money. They ate the money, Bwaka. You know, guess what? The money goes to the government. You know that, Bwaka. The money for the county, ArcelorMittal or China Union, they gave the social development money to the county. I mean, to the government.
Yeah.
The government is then the one that is supposed to take the money and give it to the county for social development. The government stole the people's money. How dare you go to Nimba and expect to get votes from Nimba when you are eating Nimba County's money for years? This is not money from the government. This is money that the company pays to the government for the county. It's social development money. Okay. Social development money that is for the county, and you have stolen the money. Then you expect to go to Nimba and to ask Nimbayans to vote for George Weah when you have stolen $7.5 million belonging to the people of Nimba County. Yeah. So this advocacy that Prince Johnson is on, we support this advocacy for the people of Nimba County. I have family from Nimba. My mother was married to a Nimba man. My last two siblings, my little brother and little sister, they are from Saclay-Pierre, Nimba County. So my blood, I got blood blood siblings from Nimba County. So yes, so the people in Nimba are my people. You understand? So the government cannot, in good conscience, go to Nimba County to campaign. Then you expect the Nimbayans to vote for you when you have stolen the Nimbayans' money, $7.5 million accumulated over several years. Okay, Nimba is not the only victim. They did the same thing with Grand Bassa.
Yes, 6 years.
Mita also operates in Grand Bassa. They also
Nima,
with Putu Iron in Grand Jida. They also ate the Grand Jida people money. Putu Iron. So the companies pay the money to you to give to the counties. You eat the people's money, and you expect, but the Grand Jida power, they will stay over Weah. So we're not talking that one side. I want to, we're not put our money inside that John Pombo, waits on John rest. But the Nimbayans will tell our
yeah.
The Grand Jida not get problem. Have you heard the senators and the representatives of Grand Jida complaining about their own county development money or social development money from Putu?
No.
They are not complaining. They owe Bon County. Bon County is my original ancestral county. They owe Bon County too. They've eaten the money for Bon County too. So what kind of government is this? They take the money. Oh yeah, people, everyone get it. I want that true. No senator, not even my own friend Zoe Penno, has complained about the money that Grand Jida County is owed by the government. Millions of dollars put to pay the money. The government cannot give that money. And I don't hear Grand Jida complaining. I don't hear Representative George Bolle. I don't hear George Bolle complaining about the money the government stole. I don't hear the other representatives. I don't hear them complaining about their money. I don't hear. What about their name? Dennis something? Senator Dennis. Why is his name? Dennis something. The other senator from Grand Jida. What's his name? Senator Dennis something. I'm forgetting the old man's name. I don't hear them complaining. But I have heard Nimbayans complain. I have heard sons and daughters of Bon County complain because for them, they believe that the money should be given to them. But the other counties don't care. Senator Marshall Dennis, thank you very much, sir. Senator Marshall Dennis from Grand Jida, I have not heard him complain one day. They owe their money, but they are not complaining. So the government, but this government is brave. You take the, look, the guys are criminals. Okay. The counties are entitled to this money. Okay. The counties are entitled to this social development money because these companies are operating in their counties and they pay them. The three counties, Nimba, Bon, and Magibi. And Grand Bassa too.
Grand Bassa.
Yeah, those four counties receive money from ArcelorMittal. Yeah.
Yeah.
ArcelorMittal pays the money to the government to give to the counties. The government eats the money. No, Magibi is not part of that arrangement. It's three counties. Bon, Nimba.
Is Nimba, Bon, and Grand Bassa.
Magibi gets money
from the real pass from.
Yeah.
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 The real pass through Bon to Grand Bassa.
Yeah, so Magibi gets their own social development money from China Union. Yeah. So that one empire, you just forget it. So the government steals the money that belongs to the people in the counties that the companies are paying. This is social development money. Okay, this is not money that's in the government budget. This money is not captured in the national budget. This is money that is supposed to go directly to the counties, but they made the way they structured the arrangement, and we should even change that. Okay? We should not be letting social development money come to the government and the government pays it to the counties. No. We should put a decent structure in place when Joe Walker becomes president so that when the money is paid, the money should go directly to the counties as opposed to going to the government, and then it is up to the government to give the money to the counties or not. It should not be done that way. It should not be done that way. It should go directly to the counties. The counties should have a committee in place that will develop a program on how to invest the money. That is how it should be done. Okay. That is how it should be done. So this thing here about the county development money, let CDC not pay the money. Any election coming, Those are the things we'll be telling the people in Nimba, in Bon County, in Grand Bassa County, in Magibi. Grand Jera County part, don't campaign there too much because you will not get many votes there. They will still vote for Josh Weah. Yeah.
But another thing here is that since Prince Johnson started talking about this morning and what they owe the Nimbalians, there haven't been any rebuttal from the government. There haven't been any statement.
What kind of rebuttal? They stole the poor money. Is a rebuttal $7.5 million. But let me ask you a question. Where do you think that money went? Because that money was not for the budget. So where did they go? $7.5 million
Josh
for
Weah
County alone.
Josh Weah and his colleagues, they ate that money.
They stole the money. Yeah. They stole the money. They stole the money.
And even if now we are talking to Nimbalians, even if Josh Weah know that he gave the portion of this money to the Nimbalian, Prince Johnson will not be coming here and be lying, but they ate the Nimbalians' money, and Prince Johnson is talking about their money, and up to now, we can see any statement from this government to say that, what Prince Johnson is saying is not true. You guys know that what
they can never say that.
It's true.
They can never say that.
Yeah.
Because it is the government has not, you make a good point. The government has not issued a single statement to the effect that Senator Johnson's claim is false. We all know this, but we did not know the amount, the total amount.
That's my point.
We did not know the total amount. We only got to know the total amount when Senator Johnson started complaining. $7.5 million for Nima County alone, the government aid. But folks, I want you to think about this. This is money that was not meant for the budget. This is money that was not captured in the budget. This is money that was not expected to be collected through the national budget. So this money is outside of the budget. So that means, do you think they took this money and put it in the budget? No, they did not. Let me ask you a question. The $7.5 million for Nimba County, where do you think they put that money? Do you think they put that money in the national budget? They did not. Where did it go? It went to Weah and his they stole the money. But boy, if you think this is only happening with these counties that we've named, you're mistaken. It's also the same case with Golden Verolium. Golden Verolium is running that oil palm plantation in the southeast. They operate in 3 counties: Sino, Grand Cru, and two counties actually, Sino and Grand Cru. These 2 counties, we are told the social development money that Golden Verolium has given to the government has been remitting to the government for years. The government has also been stealing the money. Okay, you're talking about these boys are eating tens of millions of dollars that should go directly into these counties to help undertake projects. Yes, we know the local people in those counties will eat some of that money, but at least there will be some projects to benefit the people. Why? Weah is so brave that he and his people will steal money that should be meant to give to the... Look, Ellen will buy, but to be honest, I don't see the one. I swear to God. The only thing we saw during Ellington was money from the companies. We saw delay in remitting, onward remittance to the counties. There will be delays. The counties will complain, our money, we didn't get the money here. The government said, okay, we'll pay. Then they'll pay small. We saw that because you know what the government used to do? The government used to use the book money to take care of some government responsibilities and expenses, and then later on, when they get money, then they would pay. But the outright stealing of this money, we never saw it when Ellen was president. As bad and wicked as Ellen is, we did not see this. But they bought Weah, who get a country at heart. The 56-year-old idiot of a boy who has the country at heart. He is the one that is stealing the people's money. Why they can tell us? Tell the people, where is the money?
Do you know another issue, Costa? Do you know that since this government came to being, there haven't been any beneficial when it comes to the issue about county development fund and the district development fund? Since 6 years,
they don't pay. They don't pay.
They don't pay. If anything,
Look, Bagai, you struck a good point. There was something Ellen came up with called the County Development Fund and the District Development Fund. That money used to come out of the budget, the national budget. Since Weah came to power, No district receives district development fund. No county receives county development funds. That's why the lawmakers have nothing to do. The few projects you see some lawmakers doing, you know where they get the money from? Let me tell you where they get the money from. They have connection. They have good influence with the people in power. When the budget goes before the lawmakers, here's what they do. When the budget has been drafted, not even when it goes before them. When the budget committee, when the budget department of the Ministry of Finance is drafting the budget, these lawmakers who are influential, they would go and put their own money there. They will propose their own projects to be drafted or embedded in the budget to be captured. That is how you see some of them are doing a few projects. But no district is receiving district development funds. Where they used to have the PMC, the project management committee. They will go and meet and deliberate, meet and decide what projects to undertake with the district development funds. There are no district development projects ongoing since Weah came to power. No county development fund. I said nothing. Nothing.
Everything is now Weah's project. Everything that we are Weah project.
Now what do we see now? Weah project. Weah project. That's
project.
What we see. They took the district development project money. They took the county development project money, and every project that happens today is Weah project. I saw a picture and a couple of pictures and video on Facebook. Carrasco posted and Nukut West Point. They took some artificial carpet, they put it down there, and they're celebrating it. Oh, the Weah project. President Weah had just paid fixed the fee for the West Point people. You know, I say to myself, when this joker of a president was not a president, what did he do? This poor boy, this Sanama Swan that was so poor, he couldn't live in Liberia because he would, for fear of being exposed that he was poor. The reason Weah never lived in Liberia all those years until he went, Weah has never lived in Liberia. Weah never lived in Liberia since 1988. Which year did Weah leave Liberia to go to Cameroon? 1988. 1988, from 1988 to 2017 is when Weah moved back home. Weah never lived in Liberia from 1988 when he went to Cameroon, in Douala, Cameroon, to play football. From Cameroon, he went to Monaco. From Monaco, he went to Paris. He went to play for PSG. That boy never lived in Liberia throughout. This man came from the diaspora and went on straight to become president of the country. That's how blessed this boy is, but how ungrateful he is. The reason Weah never lived in Liberia is very simple. Weah created this lie, and it was perpetrated by his friends and his fanatics, that he was rich, that he was $88 million rich. That $88 million lie is what was perpetrated. I mean, they perpetuated that lie that Weah was so freaking rich. But you know when I got to know it was a lie, my beginning? I too used to believe that. I used to believe that lie until 2011 when my boss, Winston Totman, Nathaniel McGill, all went to CDC. When McGill and I used to go to MoneyGram to send Weah 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 US. I said, but McGill, I thought they said the man a millionaire. Why we gotta be saying they make money for plane ticket? When Weah were coming down, we had to go buy a Weah car, Toyota Sequoia, 20,000 US. We bought it from him. There was a used car center right on 9th Street, Cinco, called McGill Used Car Center, not owned by Nathaniel McGill. We bought Weah a $20,000 Toyota Sequoia, silver color Toyota Sequoia. I said, but they made a millionaire. You're not get car here. We're gonna be buying car. Look, let me say something to you. That is why that boy never lived in Liberia. Why? When you live in Liberia, that the time you can know whether you get money or you not get money. Many days, we are now used to have current light to a horse because you get fuel to put in the generator. Jawia. There, Jawia, yeah, many days. So the perfect excuse was to live abroad. Once he lives abroad, when Weah became senator, when Weah was running for the Senate, you remember there was an attack one time. There was an attack between his supporters and the supporters of Robert Salif. And the vehicle he was using was a Lincoln Navigator. That Lincoln Navigator was owned by Blamo. Blamo is the one who built that executive lodge hotel that George Calano bought for him. He was using Blamo's vehicle for campaign. That's what he had. He never even had his own vehicle. He was using Blamo's vehicle for campaign. They smashed the windshield. Carrasco got cut badly. I don't know whether you remember. This is 2014. 2014 Senate election. Carrasco got hurt very badly. There was a fight between Rob Saleh supporters. And yes, you remember when George Solo left CDC? After George Solo left, George Solo came on the Costa Show. What did he say to Joe Weah? He wanted his cars back.
Yeah.
His Mercedes and his Dodge Durango. What did Joe Weah do? CDC was saying a lie. The car that Joe Weah driving, they're not George Solo car. Guess what? Joe Weah packed George Solo car and gave George Solo car back. Joe Weah never had a car to be driving in. George Solo took his 2 vehicles from them. In fact, there were 3. Mohammed was using 1. Okay, I don't know why some of you may not remember. George Solo came on their show. He said, Costa, I'm telling Joe Weah, I want my vehicles back. The millionaire, why I say millionaire, that George Solo cars he was driving. George Solo took his Mercedes-Benz back from him. He took his H3 Homer. He had one H3 Homer, the smaller Homer. He took his Homer back and he took the Dodge Durango. The license plate on the Mercedes-Benz was Godier, that George Solo middle name. Godier. George Solo took his car back. What kind of man will have millions? He not get money to buy his own car. But how poor this Sanama Swan was poor. They fully men will make president who thinking that he better than everybody today. This is how they Weah men were poor. Poor Sanama Swan, George Weah. Today, look at him. He passes around acting like a rich man. This idiot bought a $3 million condo in an upscale, exclusive neighborhood in Paris, where his drunkard of a son, that his son, Cham Weah, when they say who can suck the king Jew, who can suck liquor, that Cham Weah. Cham Weah was arrested for throwing loud parties in that upscale neighborhood in the $3 million condo Weah bought in this upscale area. You know, the case was online. You saw the case.
Yes, I saw it.
He was convicted to 6 months in jail for public disturbance, for being a public nuisance. He brings hawkers and all kinds of shady people into the people's upscale neighborhood in that $3 million condo. George Weah is a wicked man. He's a very wicked, nasty man. And that is why 2023, we're coming for him. We're coming for him. He passing around as a rich man. Talk about, I'm a celebrity. He wearing $4,000 sneakers today. That's not my swan. Why to be wearing no way back in there? When he became senator, after Blamo's Lincoln Navigator, I remember the color, gold color Lincoln Navigator that he was driving, using for the campaign. When the windshield was damaged, the damage the windshield of the car. He never had he had to park the vehicle. You know whose vehicle he was using? Somebody else borrowed him another vehicle. They loaned him another vehicle. It was a gray Mazda. A gray color Mazda is the one Weah was driving. Gray color Mazda.
Yep.
When he became senator. And then when he became, when they inducted them in January 2015 in the Senate gave him a gray color Mitsubishi. He was driving a gray color Mitsubishi SUV that the car Weah was driving around in. Can you imagine? How can you be a millionaire? You remember when the FIFA scandal broke and Weah was taking money, taking bribe. Weah was taking bribe from Qatar. This World Cup that was played in Qatar,
the people of Qatar.
Weah's name was exposed in the FIFA scandal. He took money from Mohammed
to
bin
vote for them.
Thank you. He took money from Mohammed bin Atta. His name was exposed in the emails that were published. He received $50,000 from Mohammed bin Atta to encourage that woman who was the president of FIFA at the time. I'm Ezeta Wesley. Well, I mean, your president LFA.
Yeah, that's it. Ezeta Wesley.
Ezeta Wesley was president of LFA. We have received $50,000 US from Ezeta Wesley. I mean, from Mohammed bin Atta, the president of the Qatar Football Federation, to encourage Ezeta Wesley to vote for Qatar. Then when his name got exposed, what did he say? What was his answer? Eugene Nangwe was Secretary General at the time of CDC. What did Eugene Nangwe tell the Liberian people? If you do remember, what did Eugene Nangwe say? We are receiving that now for.
He said for his school fees.
Thank you. The Salama Swan, who is supposed to be a multi-millionaire. What kind of multi-millionaire can pay his friend man for $50,000 for his school fees?
For school fees.
George Weah, that rusted, crusted man. Eugene Nangbe went and told the Liberian people in the whole world that George Weah asked Mohammed bin Atta for $50,000 to pay his school fees at what the school needs DeVry University. How can a multi-millionaire with 88 million pay somebody for 50,000? You know how many times 50,000 can go into 1 million? 20 times. 50,000 can go into 1 million 20 times. So if you own $88 million, why do you need to beg somebody for 50,000 to pay your school fees? Well, can please answer the question?
But if you ever begging said that 50,000 will pay for Costa, I having 88 million. Why would I be limiting myself to 50,000?
Weah was being investigated. He was one of the people that took bribe from the Qatar committee. You know why Qatar came on a lot of attack? Qatar came on a lot of attack because Qatar bribed. That's not small money Qatar spent to bribe the people for that World Cup.
Yes. To World Cup, yeah.
So Weah has been soliciting and receiving bribe ever since the Salama Swan. Ever since he's been receiving bribe. What happened to the $1.9 million that Weah received as the peace ambassador? Okay. Weah was giving what was it? 1.9 million or something. Weah was giving $1.9 million or thereabouts, if my memory serves me correct, as peace ambassador. How many events did George Weah host as peace ambassador? Okay, let me ask you. 5 million. Thank you. Eddie B. Miller, thank you very much. 5 million is what Ellen Johnson gave Weah as peace ambassador. 5 million. Do you know any office Weah open for peace ambassador?
Nope. He only hosted one program that he invited Samuel into a few other guys.
Don't go that far. They asked him one time, the journalist asked him about Mr. Ambassador, you have $5 million they've given you for peace ambassador. It was $5 million. Where is your office? He said, why do I need to open office when I got my party office? Weah said he did not need to open a peace ambassador office because he was using his party office for the office of peace ambassador. Even though in the $5 million, they had a breakdown for office equipment, vehicles. Weah did not buy anything. Weah did not lease office space. He took the money. He ate the damn money. Now, we go to the next part. How many events did Weah host as peace ambassador, or how many activities did he host as peace ambassador? Let's go ahead. Name it.
Only one.
And what was that event?
That was all.
I will come in there to support you.
He hosted an event at SKD where he invited Samuel Ito, Emmanuel Adebayo, and a few other guys. That was all. Apart from that, no other event was hosted by George.
Who did he put in charge of coordinating those activities for him? Magdala Cooper. You remember? Magdala Cooper was the one. Magdala Cooper is the one he put in charge of organizing that event where he invited Samuel Ito. He also invited this guy, Diouf.
Diouf, at Emmanuel Adebayo, and other guys.
Yeah, they got also I think Agahoa, JJ Okocha. JJ Okocha came.
JJ Okocha, Alexander.
Yeah, Drogba then came. For $5 million, that Cinema Swan only hosted one event. This guy been doing that guy been stealing long time. You saw this Cinema Swan. Mohamed Kalam from Sierra Leone were also there. We saw this guy stealing for a long time, guy. We saw that guy as a criminal for a long time, and yet some of you citizens believe that he was going to be an angel. Now, let me ask you, did we ever present a report of how he spent the $5 million?
Nope. Not a single report.
When did he step down as peace ambassador?
2014,
just before the Senate race.
Yes, before the Senate race, 2014, yeah.
We're not going to be here for nothing. When he was about to run for senator, he opened his stupid mouth. He said, I've done my job as peace ambassador, now I want to run for senator, I want to resign because I don't want to be conflict of interest. That fool, after squandering $5 million, that idiot, he left the job and went to run for senator.
And Costa, before even he
has always been a criminal. We have always been a criminal. Go ahead, Baka.
Yeah, before you could even become an ambassador, during the DDRR process, there was another money given to him to help, carry on the particular process, the DDRR, while he would go in and talking to ex-combatants and making them to bring their arms that they have with them. And there was a huge amount given again to him.
UNICEF.
Yes, UNICEF was the one sponsoring. Yeah, UNICEF was sponsoring that initiative.
He stole. This man has always been a dirty, nasty rogue. He's always been a rogue. Then, time to run for senator, what did he do? He started soliciting money from Robert Salif on the promise that when Robert Salif can bribe him money, he will not run for the Senate. That what brought the wahala between him and George Solo. You remember? He accused George Solo of taking money from Robert Salif behind his back. That's what broke them up. That's what broke them up. Okay, let's go to the line. Look, you saw the criminal, George Weah. Everybody saw the criminal, and yet some of you believe that he was going to be a good person. When I go on explaining the things that I know about George Weah from the time we spent in CDC, the things that George Weah did. Let me tell you something. I will talk this one. The last one I will talk before we go to the phone lines. George Weah made himself campaign manager. When Winston Tottenham became stand-up bearer, George Weah said he won't be campaign manager. But what kind of campaign you see the vice campaign manager? You the running mate. You won't be the campaign manager. Then he appointed George Soro as the deputy campaign manager for finance and administration. The two of them were managing the campaign. Wakai, all the money Winston Tottenham brought, we get to that boy will just steal the money. The last money that two last money Joe has stole that made me vest. I can't tell you about it. I was political aide to Winston Tottenham. I was there. Winston Tottenham's cousin, Michael Morgan. I will call the people their name. Mike Morgan. Mike Morgan brought the money, over $200,000 US in the bag, and gave it to George Weah for pool watchers. That money was supposed to be sent across the counties to pay the pool watchers. I think we calculated $10 per pool watcher. Mike Morgan, for those of you who don't know, he's Winston Tottenham's nephew. Mike Morgan brought the money. The cash in the bag. I was there that day. He put the money. When he bring the money, Joe Weah said, put the money right down there. He always want Ale. He not able for money. Joe Weah will never accept money. He say, put it down there. Yeah. When you bring somebody, give it that man, but your whole heart that money, a whole heart now, a change to that way. My mortgage put the money down over $200,000 US for poll watchers. You boy, guess what? Joe Weah, this is 2011 election, my people, the first round. Joe Weah started delaying to send the money across to the counties. The party people can say, but Mr. Ambassador Weah, we gotta send the money. It's getting late. Mobile money was not popular at the time. Okay. This is 2011. Mobile money was not common and popular in Liberia at the time. They say, but Ambassador, we gotta send the poll watcher money because election. You know when Joe Weah said, no. When you rush, you send the money now. The people that will use the money, they will not be able to go do the job. Let's wait the eve of the election. You go. Election, I believe that year it fell on October the 8th. That criminal called Joe Weah started to send the money out into the county on October the 7th. Did you hear what I just said? October 7th, the eve of election. I went to my boss, Ambassador Winston Totman. I said, Chief, Ambassador Weah just started sending the money. It was logistically impossible for him to disburse $200,000+ US across 15 counties to thousands of poll watchers. It was not possible. So what he did, he delayed until it was too late to send the money out, just so he could steal the damn money. Some of you don't understand why I have never, ever had respect for Joe Weah. It goes as far back as 2011. In the end, even though CDC came out and said the election was rigged, guess what? Let me tell you, Labrampo, today, it was a bloody lie. We never had any proof, no evidence that election was rigged. Let me say this. I was political aide to Winston Totman. You all know me from CDC. Some of you know me. The election was never rigged. Ellen never rigged any election against us. We never had tally sheets because Joe Weah never sent the money to the poll watchers. Did you hear what I just said? Sanama Swan campaign manager Joe Weah never sent the money to the poll watchers. The Sanama Swan ate all the money. He ate all the money. Joe Weah is a criminal. I have always known him to be a criminal. We never had talent sheets. My man, Winston Totman is a diplomat. We know we ain't sending money to the poll watchers. The poll watchers ain't get the money. So now, we ain't get talent sheets. Joe Weah and George Soros say we will announce that the election will boycott the second round. And they don't want him without Gimu. Winston Totman now wanted to boycott. They went ahead, they announced the boycott. Our citizens, they will not participate in the second round. That Joe Weah announced that was their Gimu for them to steal money from Illinois. My boss was not in support of a boycott of the second round. My boss was not in support. After he announced the boycott, he went to Winston Totman and said, Chief, I'm going to South Africa for something importing a FIFA thing. And so they probably getting $25,000 US to go to South Africa. The man who had just stolen the poll watcher money, the man who stole most of the campaign money, my boss man getting $25,000 US to go to South Africa for some kind of thing. He announced boycott of the second round and went to South Africa to go do jolly. Listen, let me tell you the last money that Joe Weah stole. That one, I don't respect George Weah. I will call the names of the people involved. Let me tell you something. We took the O Doisier Carden. This what the card name, man? They can call it Gordon Summon. Librarian can call it Gordon Summon. Hey, man. Toyota something, man. Toyota, what the card name, man? Toyota something, what we call Gordon Summon, man. 1995 model, 97 model, 98 model. Those used car dealers was the old Land Cruiser. Thank you, Gordon Summon. The old Toyota Land Cruiser, the wave I want. 95 model, 96 model. We know I have money. That time I got to know Carrasco. Carrasco selling used car. Carrasco was the one that helped me to look for the cars to buy. My only job was to buy the motorbikes and to buy the cars. The first vehicles, the first set of vehicles CDC sold to the party headquarters, and the first set of motorbikes that Henry Costa bought them. My chief, Winston Tottenham, gave us the money, me and McGill. McGill said, you go buy the ones. I went and bought them. Oh, consider they were happy when they saw the motorbike. Okay, let me tell you this. We took 6 of those because we never had enough. So we took additional 6 or 7 from the used car dealers. Listen to this, Ibo. Listen to this. We took the car. They were giving it to offer 6,000, 7,000. The total money came to like 35,000. About 35,000. We said we'll pay them later. Because the campaign was running on, now I have millions of dollars. As we're getting the money, we're spending it. We're getting the money, we're spending it. Tanking. The used car dealers put one guy in charge to collect the money. He was the head of all the used car dealers that gave all the cars. They put a guy in charge called Dixon Doe. Dixon Doe is the one the used car dealers appointed to collect the money from us, from CDC. When the money finally came, when we had the money, my boss gave the money to George Weah, the campaign manager. The boss made himself campaign manager for that exact specific purpose, so that all the campaign money will go through him. So
George Weah.
Dixon, the moment my boss released the 35,000 to George Weah to pay the guys for the car, because the guys were threatening us. They wanted their money. The campaign was about to end. The guy said, look, if they pay our money for the cars and the campaign ends, we will not get our money back. And many of the guys were CDC and they were supporting CDC. My man, listen to me. What George Weah did with the people 35,000. That boy is a criminal. My boss gave the money to George Weah to go and pay, to give the money to Dixon Doe. Dixon Doe was the one that was in charge of collecting the money from the CDC to distribute among the used car dealers that supply.
No, but you were in charge of procurement. They should have given you the money to settle the people. Because
I did not bring those ones. Guess what? Guess what? The moment they gave the money, the moment my boss gave the money to George Weah, I called Dixon Doe because the guy needs to come every day to Winston Tottenham house. They want their money. They want their money. I called Dixon. I said, Dixon, my boss has just given Ambassador Weah the $35,000. Oh, Dixon was so happy. I said, now you guys go to Ambassador Weah to the party headquarters to get your money. Guess what? Dixon proceeded to CDC headquarters to George Weah to get the money. When Dixon got there, Dixon met with George Weah. Expecting to get paid, George Weah said he was still waiting for the money from Ambassador Winston Tottenham.
Wow.
Did you hear what I just said? George Weah told
you have called
that he was still expecting the money from Ambassador Tottenham. After Ambassador Tottenham had released the money to George Weah to pay the used car dealers $35,000 for all Land Cruiser we took from them, Dixon called me and said, "My man, but how can you say the money was given and Ambassador Weah is telling me that?" My people, look, let's go to the phone line. This boy is a criminal. This boy is a criminal. It's a criminal. I know this boy. I don't. That's why I've never trusted and never respected George Weah. Look, Dixon came back to Winston Tottenham yard and they were making grandma outside the fence. The used car dealer were outside Winston Tottenham yard making grumble outside the fence. They won their money. I said, Chief, but you get the money to your campaign manager. The man ate the people money, never paid. Do you know what Winston Tottenham did?
Campaign manager.
Winston Tottenham had to take that $35,000 again and give it back. So Winston Tottenham called George Weah. He said, but George, what is it I'm hearing? That the used car dealers are saying that You say you don't have the money. He said, well, chief. He said, Pape, I used to go and say, Pape, I use the money for other campaign related activities. That's what he told Winston Tottenham. He used the money for other campaign related activities.
Josh.
He ate the $35,000 US. My boss
This guy
took
been
the
a BM for a very long
$35,000
time.
he was mad, but he took the $35,000 US and gave it to Dixon Doe. The hard Dixon Doe then left. You think I know dog Weah? That man is a rogue. That man is a rogue. I can never trust that son of my swan. He's a nasty rogue. I saw what he did to us in the campaign, stealing all the campaign money. Let me tell you another thing. John Weah did.
Criminal.
One last thing. You saw the ugly car that were brought. Mahindra car. Those Indian made pickups, looking like war pickup, were brought from Ghana. A Betty Pele from Ghana. He took my boss, Winston Tottenham, to the people, and they donated those vehicles to us, 30-something vehicles. Those vehicles came through the Ivory Coast, brought it by road. Guess what? We were my man Julia Banto. Banto know all these things. Banto was part of the campaign. Julia Banto right here. Banto was a big CDC man. Banto myself, we used to go all over 2011, sleeping all in the area there. Banto lives in Rhode Island today, has a decent life, doing well for himself, has built properties in Liberia. Thank God, my brother Julia Banto is right here. Banto was one of my mobile right hand. Banto was a diehard citizen. Let me tell you something. Banto know all these things I'm talking. Banto know about some of them. Those pickups was supposed to be 30-something of them. Guess what, boy guy? Guess what? Do you know why we never got all the pickups?
What? The
pickups were looking at how many of you remember the pickups that we had 2011? I was looking at military vehicle, Mahindra Tar. It's a Mahindra Tar, something like that. That's the name of the pickup, the vehicle. After we brought the first set to the party headquarters, they drove it all the way from Ghana through the Ivory Coast into Liberia. Our people were celebrating, jubilating. You know what John Weah did? John Weah knew we were expecting the second consignment of the pickups. That Solomon Swan went to Ghana and went to the people. He went to Betty Pele. Pele did not trust him. He went to Pele, took Winston Tottenham, Betty Pele took Winston Tottenham to the people to give the thing. Weah went to Betty Pele and told Betty Pele, say Winston Tottenham told him that we don't want the ballon pickups, we want the money. Did you just hear what I said? John Weah went to Ghana behind Winston Tottenham and told Betty Pele that the vehicle, the ballon pickup, you sort of saying, we don't want the ballon pickup, we want the cash.
Damn it.
Betty Pele called
George.
Betty Pele called Winston Tottenham. Say, Ambassador Tottenham, did you send George to tell the people that you don't want the remaining of the pickups? Because the pickups will be about 30-something pickups. That you want the cash instead? Winston Tottenham was shocked. George Weah went behind Winston Tottenham to Ghana and told Betty Pele that we did not want the remaining pickups that was supposed to come. Instead, we needed the cash more than the pickups. Give us the cash. That they made, that they dirty, nasty rogue, you told your main president, that they made. And Betty Pele did not even trust George Weah. He called Ambassador Tottenham. Did you send George? Did you send George to say that you don't want the balance of the remainder of the pickups? Winston Tottenham said, no, Betty, I did not send him. I could write a whole book about the things I did in the CDC campaign. About Georgia's criminality, I witnessed firsthand. Me and my boss, we were like this. Winston Tottenham. That boy is a rogue. He's a dirty criminal. I can never trust him. Okay? Let's go take some calls.
Costa, doing a book on George would be the best thing because you know every bit and pieces about George Weah, his criminality, both in and out of Nigeria.
Now the mayor made president. Now the mayor made president. I know that ball. They bought that criminal. And Betty Pele told Winston, he said, but that's why I never brought George to these people. And Betty Pele is the one that took my boss to the people, the Indian people. They had their place in Ghana. They gave those pickups to us. Those military-looking pickups, Mahindra Thar. Those pickups. You see why I left CDC? So when my boss left, I followed my boss. I could not stay in CDC. John Weah was a criminal. From day one, I knew, how can I stay? I see the man's criminality. How can I stay in this party? I left with my boss, Winston Tubman. Let's go to the lines and take some calls. I saw plenty of things in CDC.
All right.
I saw plenty. Let's go take some calls.
077010286. Now, you guys have heard everything from Costa.
No, you have not heard everything from Costa. You have only heard some things from Costa about George Weah's criminality. Some things. Damn. There are some things I will not say because the people who are involved in it may not want me to say them. How George Weah was harassing me one time to beg somebody for money to carry to him. Messaging me 3, 4, 5 times in one day. I will not say, because when I call the person's name who I got the money from to carry to him or to send it to him, the person may not want me to disclose their name. So there are some things I cannot say. But I can talk about Winston Tubman because he and Winston Tubman got no relationship whatsoever. So let's go to the line and take some calls. There are plenty of things I know about George Weah. Let's take some calls. The man is a rule.
077-102-102-86-010-383. Let's take somebody from this line here. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know what's happening. They'll take somebody from this line.
Okay.
Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah,
hello.
Your name, where you calling from?
Thank you. This is the group of I'm calling from the community. Good morning to Costa. Costa, thank you for your education. You know, the opposition and the CDC, they put defendant the Jeffrey, they don't know nothing about George Weah. So good for you to read the ball against the man because you know all the data about the man. All the people that are on the radio, they give you the $5 every day. Every month they get a small thing, they come on, they say any other thing. What some of them not even the job we are in their life, but I know what is depending. But Costa, we in the fight for you. You fighting for all, and we'll fight for you back because. Some people talking say you not can rock Kiabi because you need to can't do Kiabi. You all have to know what Kiabi. You just need body that you can't vote for you.
All right, thank you so much. We have to take others on the line 077-0102-102-86-010-383. Let's take Martina Konate, Costa Princess, soon to be Senator Dotto. Welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Bwaka. Good morning, leader. Good morning to our many listeners. Martina Konate, Costa Princess, soon to be Senator Dotto on the line this morning. Bwaka, I just called to see one Sunday morning. I hope you will give me the chance. And when you know how to answer the phone, I hope you can help me too to answer the phone. So we are a row, we were talking. So we are a criminal, we were talking. Leader, I happy the money. I wake up the morning and I'm feeling too well, but the way you fire him on the show the morning, all my body just relax on me now. The whole thing in my body is really feeling. Because what I wanted to hear about Joe, we are not here. I've been telling the people, you know what you say is for truth. We used to captain will go to Joe, we are horsing, we are Joe, we are never we have setting good furniture, living room, chair in a living room. Why you have to get Joe, we get money, Joe, we get money. The people in our behind Joe, we are saying when you see that Joe, we never have shishi. But we were just there because I can't do the virus or yours. But thank God we leave, yeah? Thank God we leave. So we are a broke guy. Hey, so we are suffer for he play football, he misuse that money. So we are the presidency, so we are will still use that money. So we are the end of the day, will say, we'll be taking you from country to go receive treatment after you finish stealing our country resources. God bless you, Henry Costa. We'll always follow you.
Thank you so much, Martina. Let's take another person from this end. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, your name, are you calling from?
This is Dio Otala for District 13.
Welcome.
Okay, thank you very much, and thank you for your foreign panelists, Henry Costa, who seems to be our light, who is Liberian people, who is balancing the equation politically. I just want to encourage him. I want to encourage him to continue to elaborate, continue to bring to light George Weah secret deeds that he's doing to the Liberian people after trusting with the country. He was not even qualified. We have read what after this man. We didn't know that he would end up this way. And I thought to have a call is exposing him. But what I want to tell Costa before I close on, let me close on this. I want for Costa to work along with other people to be able to keep on burning this issue. Let engage the Liberian people from county to county, from district to district, from house to house, until this evil nightmare that is hanging over the Liberian people be removed. Come 2023 October.
Okay. Thank you so much. We're taking your calls. 077.
Do you remember the Land Cruiser? The Land Cruiser that John Weah used to drive, that Land Cruiser SUV that Weah was using in 2017. You know who bought it for him, right? Who bought it for him? Check.
The Land Cruiser, you said in 2017?
Yeah. 2017 Sheikh Sakor. Sheikh Ibrahim Sakor bought him that Land Cruiser. Yeah. Then he also took him to those Russians and they gave him $3 million as a loan that he will pay back.
Yeah. I know about that.
Of course, everybody know about that money. Yeah. Yeah.
And up to now, they may have been paying the Russians their money back.
He has not paid the Russians their money back. He has not paid the Russians their money back. Yeah. Let's take a few more calls there. And we have Mr. Ambassador Gus Weah here calling. Remember George Weah's cousin who brought the business people to build thousands of low and medium income housing units that they duped the man, put him in jail, and they all kinds of things. Gus, good morning, my brother. Welcome.
Good Wednesday morning. How you doing?
We're doing good. Welcome.
Thank you. Am I on the show?
You are live. You are live, Gus.
Excellent. I'm listening to the show and you just brought fresh memories back to me about George Weah. George Weah is nothing but a complete criminal. That boy can steal for anything. I remember those mahogany jeep you talk about. Those jeep. He and George Weah are calling for those rapping low jeep. I was in the office, even Pepsi Yeke was still out of the office. I keep on hearing our own vacation in Nigeria. He said, so gave instruction for the jeep to be sold. And so somebody did that rapping jeep. And the chairman of the party had the right to sell this jeep. And so he said, one Pepsi Yeke have to agree with Solo and have those cars sold. So he keep telling you gotta have the eye of the company and say, hey, talk to your chairman. And so he knew exactly who George Weah was. There is nothing that you're saying is new to anybody and to me personally, because George Weah did the same thing he did to me. But when it comes to money, he can steal and you go behind you to talk to those people. The Burkina Faso brought to Liberia, the same thing they you went back to those people and they go give 500,000. The Babette that demonstration is so big million for the Babette, that will be a Babette die in Burkina Faso. The boys are criminals. And that's why, this is why I open up brochure just for George Weah personally to deal with that buckle. That buckle is the rope. Because on the show, I won't talk what I want to say. And I will make sure I deal with that rope. There is nothing I want to do with that damn rope. You ain't saying no. You just glance around the court. That's what people are even living with him. The way he treat them, they will call me all the time crying on the phone. Oh, Ambassador Weah, the mayor, anything new. But thank you for speaking out.
Thank you, my brother.
This is why I'm going to speak out. But thank you very much for Joe. There's nothing you say that is new. That boy
Thank
is
you.
he can speak anything. Please, women or children, he can speak for everybody in here.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And that's the thing with him, Baga. He does not only steal money from his friends, he goes after their wives, he goes after their girlfriends. Do you hear the story his good friend Macalaw explained? He goes after their wives and their girlfriends. That is how bad George Weah is. He's a nasty human being. He is so greedy, he wants everything everybody else has. And this is the man you made president, folks. Now I call him Shine Loon. When you used to go to George Weah's house, all day his security people begging you for money. They were serving him loyally, free of charge, but he never used to take care of them. You go to George Weah's house, the security begging you for money. Not that they want to beg you, okay, but because Weah himself would not give it to them. They would have to beg people who go to visit for them to have money. This is the kind of man you have as president of the country. You look at this kind of criminal, you give him the whole national coffers. Then you complaining why the $7.5 million social development money for Nima County, the man stole it. You complaining about the other millions for Basel, for the other counties. You put a thief, you put a criminal in power, and you are wondering how money is getting messy? Okay, amen. Tomorrow, I see you, my people. Tomorrow. Bye-bye.